What's going on, world? This is the 17th episode of the Bet On Us podcast. I am 1K Watts.
And I'm Mike.
And we got Sean and Andreas behind the boards.
What's up, what's up? Hey, what's up?
It's a late night.
Dude, it feels good to be back.
Yeah, it's been like 2 weeks almost.
A little 2-week hiatus. Some of us were kind of all over the place with work and shit like that. But it feels so good to be back. I literally just got back into town 15 minutes ago and had you guys here waiting at my place already, ready to set up and get this shit going. Just driving through that LA traffic's a real son of a bitch sometimes, dude.
Yeah, I hate it.
It's
especially
bad.
From San Diego.
I was just watching, dude, long drive, and I just saw my, ETA keep getting pushed back. First it started at, 7:30, then went to 8:15, and then 9. I was like, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long drive. But we made it. We're here.
We got a lot on the agenda today, too. We got some NFL news. We got some basketball news. We're kind of all over the board.
Yeah, little things to touch on. I think we're both coming with heavy hearts since the Lakers got fucking swept.
Coming is an interesting word to use there. Coming with a heavy heart.
Coming with a heavy heart. I'm jerking off my own tears. What did I say?
Yeah, the Lakers just... I mean, the Nuggets are a better team.
They're good.
I think they're the best team in the NBA. They were number 1 seed for a reason. And they are just well-rounded, bro.
And Joker's that guy.
Yeah, I mean, nothing we did could stop. We slowed them down a couple games in the series, but there was nothing that we were doing long-term that had any, I don't know.
We had no answer for him. And AD was getting bodied.
Yeah.
Seeing in game 1, the first quarter of the first game in that series set the whole fucking stage for everything else. AD got out-rebounded 12 rebounds to 1.
Yeah.
And it was like, this is the way this series is going to go. And so now it's Miami Heat Nuggets, right?
Yeah.
If Jokic was able to manhandle AD the way he was,
Bam's
he's
going to
bully Bam. Because Bam's kind of a small dude. I mean, he's tall, but he's kind of skinny and wispy built for a center.
Before we get there, can we stick with the Lakers for a second?
Yeah.
Okay, so a lot of free agencies going on our team for next year. I hope we keep Austin Reeves. I hope we keep Hachimura.
Yeah.
Those are 2 guys I think that really proved themselves during this playoff run.
Yeah.
And I think they are vital to our growth over the next few years because we kind of have a young team, you know.
We've got a squad.
Other than LeBron and a couple people, we got a young, potentially good team, you know.
Do you want to see D'Angelo Russell come back?
No.
That's quick.
Can't stand
That's
it.
A quick
bro,
answer.
There's no tenacity. There's no want to go get it. Sometimes he plays good, sometimes he doesn't. I don't think there's a method to why he plays the way he does during certain games.
What about Schroeder?
No. Schroeder, see, on the opposite end, I like his tenacity.
He plays all out.
He plays
every
hard.
Second.
You can, he's a dog mentality dog.
Yeah.
But just isn't as talented as I think he thinks he is.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's making a lot of dumb fouls, which you can play a certain amount of defense and not foul people in a certain way, but he's just dumb fouls, a lot of turnovers.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of turnovers he had during this playoff run were crucial. Same with LeBron, but what the fuck are we going to tell LeBron?
Yeah.
I think as a young team, we have a lot to learn.
Yeah, no, for sure. And in all fairness, LeBron didn't have the best series, but he didn't have the worst series.
And I just learned he had a torn foot.
Yeah, he's going to have off-season surgery.
Which
makes sense why we saw him playing below the rim so much.
And he still put up 40 in a game.
40, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, and he was 60% shooting from the field. What else do we want a 38-year-old man to do?
Outrageous.
I can't put all the blame on. I'm still not sold on Anthony Davis, dude. I know I'm so back and forth on Anthony Davis. One week I'm talking shit. The next week I'm like, he's a dog. But I'm talking shit right now. Would you be open to a Kyrie LeBron reunion?
For Anthony Davis?
Yeah.
Who's our big man?
Ship Anthony Davis. We got Mo Bamba.
He hasn't proven anything to me.
Well, he's been injured. He hasn't really played at all on the Lakers, right?
Yeah, but that's what's
Bring
scary.
Dwight back from Shanghai.
I mean, fuck, we brought Tristan Thompson back, and he played better than most of the guys that we had on the court.
I know.
He played some lockdown
He was the new Jared Dudley, bro. Just sitting there waiting to rip off those tearaway fucking
The new
sweats.
Steve.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play.
The new Steve.
Dude,
Yeah.
it was disappointing, bro. I didn't watch many of the games because I was fucking slammed with work, which I'm glad I didn't have time to watch them because it would have done nothing but piss me off.
I mean, contrary to the final scores, the whole series was close.
It really was.
We were there in every single game, and we could have won every single game.
We just failed to close
which,
out.
It's tough. They were automatic
They're
when
good.
it mattered.
They're
They
good.
didn't miss their shots when they needed to make them.
They're just fucking good.
Sean?
I was gonna chime in on the Kyrie Irving thing. Do you guys think he's like a cancer to the locker room though? You don't think he's like a lot of like off the court issues, like a lot of just drama?
So,
I think he needs daddy back in the locker room.
I think
once LeBron's there as a role model for him, I think LeBron's good at corralling his energy.
in a locker room with LeBron, I think certain people act a certain way when they look up to somebody. And if you know, hey, I'm going to get in trouble if I'm going to get put in timeout if I act a certain way during practice, it stays in your conscience like, hey, I got to be good.
And Kyrie looks at himself as a leader and a superstar, which he is a superstar. But I think when he doesn't have somebody else on a team that he respects as an equal or better than him, it's an issue.
Because who's he had? KD, James Harden, like those are equals.
They went there because of Kyrie, so Kyrie probably felt like he was big brother a little bit.
Yeah. And I mean, both those guys have attitude problems as well.
Yeah.
Like James Harden has an ego, KD has an ego, and
Did you see him slap that dude out of outside of some Atlanta club a couple weeks ago? And James Harden's just arguing with some random dude who's like 5'10" and just hits him with the most disrespectful soft backhand. It wasn't even hard. He's just like they're arguing and he just goes as they're like talking. I'm like, bro, the disrespect is crazy. And the dude just stood there and kept having a conversation with him.
yeah, I think the Lakers have some growing to do. We'll see what happens over the next couple of years.
LeBron ain't retiring.
No, at least for a year we have him.
Yeah.
You want to move over to the East Coast really quick?
Let's
talk about
the
that Celtics
series.
and Heat.
Yo, Game 6.
Nuts.
Fucking crazy. First off, Jimmy Butler has that fucking dog in him. The more and more I think about it, the more and more I think that he might be Michael Jordan's son.
That's what I've been saying.
That same killer instinct.
I've been saying it.
Dude, the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter, there's not a whole lot of people in the NBA right now that you'd rather have the ball than Jimmy.
At least I feel the most comfortable watching him with the ball. When he doesn't have the ball, I get angry. Go get it. What do we watch? Like, see, I feel the same way when Jason Tatum doesn't have the ball. Go get it. But I also, when he gets it, I'm like, oh, he gonna fuck this up.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the same consistency.
So who's going to guard him in the Denver series then, you think? Who's going to guard Jimmy?
I think
Michael
if they really want it, put Michael Porter on him. I mean, Jimmy's gonna get his buckets.
Yeah.
You're not gonna stop him, but you can try to limit everyone else around him. I think you stop the white boy from shooting some threes. You got something
Duncan?
cooking. Yeah, Duncan Robinson. You stop him from shooting threes. You hold Bam to a few points. What is Vincent gonna start? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I would love to see Jimmy win one. I really want to see Jimmy
Me too.
win a ring. I just think the biggest issue is going to be Bam and Joker. Joker's just, dude, it's so frustrating watching him play because it's like so slow and like, dude, he will out rebound 80 like crazy. And this fool, I guarantee my vertical jumps 3 times higher than what his is.
He cannot jump. His jump,
His feet are, like,
he
this
does
high off
not
the
jump.
ground.
Yeah.
Like he barely moves, but he's just so good. And he's like, it's his little, like when he's like posting you up and backing you down a little bit. That slow little awkward fucking step back fadeaway pisses me off, but it goes in every time. He's just so long, dude. He has like that Kevin Durant ability a little bit to where they're just so much longer than anybody else. Even if you're in his face, he's wide open.
Yeah, it's tough.
He's
dude.
different.
I don't know.
I really think I think Nuggets are gonna take it.
The Nuggets have a better team, and especially after watching the Celtics win 3 in a row, I'm like, okay.
Then they came out so flat.
Dude, it's like, I couldn't believe, I know that Jason Tatum got hurt in like, the first quarter?
I'm
or
not
some
giving
shit
him
like
that.
But it's like, they had all the momentum in the world, winning 3 straight games and then forcing a Game 7 in Boston. It's like, how do you lose that fucking
Those
game?
lights were too bright for him, dude.
I guess.
I'm not giving him that injury because I saw him full sprint down court at like as fast as he could, beat people to the basket for a layup. Like, you're fine, you know?
What, after you rolled it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I didn't see it happen. I didn't know if he was done.
I mean, it's an excuse the Celtics fans have been using, but it's like, is that the sword you're gonna die on?
Injuries happen all the time, dude.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that Jimmy Butler was like not even playing the first few games in the
Yeah,
playoffs.
against the
He was hurt.
Knicks. Yeah, the Knicks he didn't play.
He's not completely healthy right now either. The Celtics, I just wanted to see a good Game 7, dude. I was so disappointed. I wanted to see a good game, and it was just like they went like 0 for 11 from 3 in the first quarter. Just
I mean,
like,
I was as horny as can get for Game 6. I don't know if I could have surpassed a Game 6 ending.
Dude, that was
you know?
crazy. White, that like 0.1 seconds. Like you just see the ball just roll off the tip of his fingers.
It's a crime. What's a bigger crime is his barber.
Yeah, that's pretty
Fucking
fucked up.
him up.
His
bro.
hairline. At some point, you gotta let it go, right?
Oh,
He's
what?
wearing a fucking
You're
headband
wrong.
that's this thick because his forehead's this far back. It's like, dude, let it go.
Bro,
Let it go.
it's the worst thing I've ever seen. Who's got a worse haircut, him or Trey Young? At least Trey's is kind of spread out.
You know, Trey's is pretty bad, bro. He looks like him nuts after having his Manscaped in a little while.
Hey guys, we got to pay some bills really quick, so I just want to say support for the Bet On Us podcast is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Their products are precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped's Performance Package is the ultimate men's hygiene bundle. Join over 8 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer for you. 20% off with free worldwide shipping with the code BETONUS. That's 20% off. Free worldwide shipping with the code BETONUS at manscaped.com. If I'm correct, that's about 8 million balls, give or take.
16 to be exact. This is 16 million balls that Manscaped is helping keep smoother than a baby's bottom, which is actually a little bit of a weird comparison when talking about nuts, but you get the point. You guys need to get this performance package. Your girl will love you for this shit. Every woman likes something that's well maintained. Shit, the guys do too if that's what you're into. So in the performance package, it comes with a few different things. You got a nice pair of Manscaped underwear that you'll get in the package. You got the lawnmower for
4.0.
shaving those precious jewels. The lawnmower 4.0 is a precision cutting device. Comes with a light, and you also got some different attachments for different lengths.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, why pay your light bill when there's a light right there, you know?
Exactly. You don't need electricity to shave your nuts anymore. You kind of do to charge this thing, but you get it. You also got the weed whacker right here for trimming up those pesky nose hairs that start sticking out a little bit. This one's pretty important. I use this all the time. I'm a hairy Italian dude, bro. My nose gets hairy. You also got your crop reviver right here. If you're, had a long day and you want to be fresh for your girl, you just spritz your nuts with these and it brings them back to life.
Hell yeah.
Now, we do have to disclose that this is only for external use. Do not put this shit on the tip of your penis. It will burn. Yeah. Does not feel good.
From experience.
Full disclosure. And then here's your crop preserver. This is good for it. It's like a ball deodorant, right? If you're working out a lot, you work outside, you're active, definitely want to use this. Keeps you a little bit fresh throughout the day, and it's definitely a real confidence boost as well. And then the package also comes with this nice little toiletry bag. Really clean, really cool.
Leather.
Manscaped also has a lot of other products too. They have some wipies, some I think they're called mop crops, some cleanser, foot duster, even cologne now, and razors as well.
I mean, look, we're making you the best man that you can be. How would you not want to have a Manscaped bundle?
Dude,
you
and
know?
they got body wash. Manscaped is literally setting you up for all your hygiene needs to help keep us men fresh and clean.
I mean, as much as you like getting a whiff of your nuts throughout the day, we're trying to help you out. You know,
Yeah,
your
yeah,
girl
come
don't
on.
like it, your man don't like it. Whoever you're with, help them out.
It's cool to take care of yourself, guys. Let's
Yeah.
be clean shaven. Let's be well taken care of and keep our junk clean. Manscaped is trying to save your balls, and they will appreciate it.
Become a real man, dude.
Oh,
Real
yeah.
men take care of themselves. You know,
Oh, yeah.
it's 2023. It's not 1840 anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Came a long way.
So, again, guys, your balls will thank you. Get Manscaped. Go to manscaped.com. Use the promo code BETONUS for 20% off and free shipping worldwide. Again, it's a hell of a deal. You need this stuff in your life.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you. Go check out Manscaped. Use the code BETONUS. Thank you.
Back to the show. It starts to get a little bit
Go.
nasty.
Go to manscaped.com. Use our code BETONUS for 20% off and plus free shipping.
Worldwide.
Hey.
Prestige worldwide.
Okay. We're talking about no, what's his name? White.
Oh, yeah,
White.
That atrocious haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nuts. There's a picture of him in a barber chair, bro, just smiling, and someone's like,
He's looking at himself
how
like, "Damn,
dirty
I
is
look
this
flossy,
picture?
bro."
Yeah. Feel bad
That's
for him,
fucking
dude.
tragic.
Do you get pussy looking like that?
He's rich. He still gets pussy, I'm sure.
That's really probably like the biggest factor of pussy deterrent too.
What if he just gets none?
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine you're rich and he's not clapping any cheeks.
They're like, where's Marcus Smart?
Oh, damn.
I'm actually, how much hair dye has he had to have used for having green in his hair for years now.
I like the consistency.
Yeah, and it's like dark hair.
Let's talk about fucking Jack Harlow's dumbass. Bro, you
That-
got a song named Tyler Hero and
And
you're
you're
walking
wearing
in
a
repping Celtics and
Celtics
shit
jersey?
like
That made me sick.
that. Lame.
And he was at the Lakers games during the playoffs. He's been all over the place.
Full dick riding.
He's getting tossed around like a whore in
Bandwagoning,
church.
Used.
What?
Disgusting.
Yeah, that actually got me mad for Tyler Hero. I don't know.
I would texted Jack.
He's probably promoting his movie, right?
No, but wear a Heat jersey. He wore a Celtics jersey and his boys on the Heat.
Yeah, that's true.
If
He's
you-
like, hey, my boy's hurt.
Bro, if you came to a game and you were in the other team, we're scrapping. If I'm on one team, that's nuts.
That's just fucking funny.
What'd you think about that movie? White Man Can't Jump too.
I didn't see it.
Oh, yeah, it's on Hulu.
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, I won't say anything about it.
Have you seen the Air movie?
Yes,
Dude, have you guys seen that yet?
great film.
Fire, dude. About when they made the Air Jordan shoe. It's like the behind the scenes shit. Michael Jordan's not even really in
Yeah,
it.
I like the intellectual
Property aspect
Exactly,
of it.
yeah.
It was super good, dude. Super well written. Matt Damon killed it.
Yeah, of course.
Viola Davis played Michael Jordan's mom.
Would you hit?
Killed it. As long as I could call her Miss Jordan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Miss Davis.
Oh, Miss Davis, is that what it is?
She's in another movie, Miss Rainey's Fat Bottom. You watched that with me actually in my living room.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That was with what's his name from Black Panther. Great movie.
That's right. Were you watching that shit with your mom?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I remember that. That's random. That's just...
You came over and I was watching a movie. I was like, "You want to watch this?"
Yeah, I
shit?
do remember that.
Okay, so we just talked about the finals.
Oh.
What are your predictions?
Dude, I really want the Heat to win, bro. I really do want the Heat to win. I think Hart wants the Heat to win.
Okay.
Hart says Heat in 7. My brain's telling me it's gonna be Nuggets in 6.
Nuggets and 6. That's what I was gonna say too.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
I'd be surprised if the Heat pulled out 2. To be honest, that's a solid team, dude.
They're good.
Yeah,
They're good. On some slight football news, DeAndre Hopkins.
got released, and he should be thanking the Lord because
Yeah.
the Cardinals weren't gonna do anything for the
Foreseeable future.
exactly. It was gonna be a shit show there for a long time.
Yeah. And he was on what podcast was it?
I Am Athlete.
The I Am Athlete podcast where he just starts like naming a bunch of current quarterbacks that he'd rather play for.
Yeah, and I mean only a couple of them are like actual have a possibility. You got the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes.
I don't wanna see that.
He said Lamar and the Ravens,
I could see that.
Jalen and the Eagles. That's just a stacked wide receiver room.
Yeah.
All 3 of them can't get 1,000 yards.
Yeah, that's too many people there already.
But we have the biggest cap space out of these teams. The Bills, Josh Allen,
I could him and fucking Stephon Diggs.
and Justin Herbert and the Chargers.
Ooh, yeah. Dude,
Which you guys could really use him. I don't think. So obviously Keenan Allen's your number 1, but I think he's getting old.
He's old, coming off
Injuries are lurking.
You guys drafted that dude from TCU. He's supposed to be a stud.
Quentin Johnston.
Yeah.
And then we also got Darian Davis, the dude who runs a 4.3 640 time, but he's also only like 5'8".
Yeah, but those guys aren't DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah.
Just let them.
I would like to see that. That would be crazy.
Yeah.
That would
How
be
often
crazy.
are you guys' 2 wide receivers like on the field at the same time too? Like
Aren't-
one of those 2 are always hurt, mostly Keenan Allen. So it'd be nice to get Hopkins.
That's
for you
true.
guys.
Yeah, I think that's why we went so deep into wide receiver during this draft class, is just to be able to have more depth.
But your guys' biggest problem is you don't like paying people.
We were paying people a lot last year. We gave him an extra $2 million.
Oh, you did?
It was like he got something. It was like 1.8 million in extra possible incentives. But that's just a reflection of the market for running backs right now, dude. I hate to say it. I wish Austin Eckler would have gotten paid more, but nobody else was willing to pay him
Okay,
either.
but how
So
mad?
is he staying?
Yeah.
Yeah. How mad would he be if they were like, okay, Hopkins, we'll give you, here's 12 million, 13 million.
He's a wide receiver. Give DeAndre Hopkins
That-
15 million. I could give a fuck.
I would be disrespected though.
Bro, but it's what running backs are getting paid. But I don't know what Christian McCaffrey's contract looks like. I don't know what Derrick Henry's contract looks like. But I'd imagine they're like, who'd you guys pick up that was
I think Christian's sitting around 12.
it's if you're the best running back out there, you're getting 12, right?
Yeah.
And even look at all the good running backs this year, like Jacobson on the Raiders. Everybody got franchised.
Highest paid running back at the moment is Christian McCaffrey at $16 million a year.
Oh, that's more than I
Alvin
thought.
Kamara is right behind him at 15.
Look up the average salary for an NFL running back?
Got to be 10 right now, right?
It might be less, dude. Running backs just aren't getting paid anymore. And I hate to say that shit because, like, listen, Austin Eckler's had an amazing 3-year stretch.
Yeah.
Where he's been right at the top of the league in all-purpose touchdowns, yards,
There's
everything.
got to be an injury coming, right?
That's the thing, bro. These shelf lives for running backs are so, like...
It's like 2.6 million.
Yeah, because we got people like Rashad Penny getting paid $600,000.
Yeah.
You know.
On that note, sorry to cut you off, but Le'Veon Bell, he's been tweeting, and he went on some podcast and he was talking about how he was like kind of regretting not taking that money with the Steelers, and he ended up sitting out for a year, missing out on $12.5 million on the franchise tag, which again, that was years ago. Like, a lot of people would be happy with that money now, and then he goes to the Jets and just kind of like ruins his career.
I think he said he actually feels bad about how he treated the Steelers. Like, you know, I think he matured a little bit and looked back on it like,
It's a tough one, dude.
Yeah.
People get mad about that shit. Like, it's like, bro, you know how long it takes to, like, what does the average person make in their lifetime? Maybe, yeah, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Made his money, but he's still gonna have that 12 more.
Yeah.
I think I heard there's an arms race going on for DeAndre Hopkins between the Bills and the Chiefs. I
do not want to see him go. To
I'm
the fucking
sick
Chiefs,
if he's on the Chiefs, bro.
I'm not trying to see that
Like,
shit. That's
give them a
fucking
year
stupid.
with Kadarius Toney being their number one, and then get somebody. You know.
They're not even really known to like get like legit receivers like that. They always have like a bunch of like mediocre receivers,
Random people.
but it works. So it's like
A bunch of
I can't
Jujus.
see him paying him.
Excuse me.
What? Anti-Semite.
I don't like Juju, by the way.
Juju's a piece of shit. Juju is a. I'm not gonna go.
Okay, so I'm gonna say DeAndre. I think he goes to the Chiefs.
Bro, I just don't want to
But
fucking
the
see
cap
it.
space situation for the Chiefs, I think they only have $1 million free.
I could see the Bills just because dude, it's gonna be what is that? The AFC whatever
East.
East with you got the Bills, Dolphins, and now the Jets with Aaron Rodgers. I don't think the Jets are gonna be contenders for the number 1 spot, but they're gonna
be.
make some waves in that division. They could be very well fighting for that number 1 spot with the Bills. I think they could be better than the Dolphins.
Would that be the best trio in the NFL? You got Diggs, you got Gabe Davis,
Oh my god!
and DeAndre Hopkins. That'd be nasty. Does Gabe play slot most of the time, or is he an outside guy?
And so when you think about too, the fucking Dolphins got Jalen Waddle and Tyreek. The Jets have they got what's I'm blanking.
The Jets got Garrett Wilson.
Garrett Wilson, dog.
Lazard.
Lazard.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they don't. They got a pretty good receiver core too, so I think the Bills. I wouldn't surprise me if they make a move to give themselves a 1-up and
I mean,
on all the other receiver rooms.
The Patriots got Nelson Aguilar,
Oh,
dog,
yeah.
and Juju
And
Smith,
Mac
dog.
Jones throwing the ball.
So yeah, I don't know. That's gonna be a fun division to watch. I think the AFC West is gonna be a fun division to watch. I think the NFC West will be all right. The Rams aren't doing shit.
Talking about the AFC West, how good do you see the Broncos being really with Sean Payton as coach now?
I don't think Russell Wilson has another wind in him.
I think they.
I think
Yeah, they're gonna get third. I'll give them like 9-8.
I think the league is moving too fast for him. I think players are getting younger, better, and I think he's just getting older. You know, he's not Aaron Rodgers.
Well, also, like, what are they gonna do with like their pro style offense that they're running with Russell last year, and then Sean Payton? He's not gonna run that shit.
No.
Depends on what you got to work with.
Maybe giving Russell some more like taking snaps from the shotgun position might help out a little bit. I think he's just too caught up being a character of himself, dude. He's not a real person. He's like playing a fucking character.
Mr. What do you call himself? Mr. It was some
dude,
fucking
some
corny.
cringy. Mr. Unlimited. Mr. Unlimited. Wearing the suit and shit like that. You never saw that video when he's like in the fucking locker room?
Broncos country. Let's ride.
Unlimited.
It's
It
the
was
worst
funny how
thing ever.
The Let's Rides got so much sadder as the season went on. Bronco countries.
Let's ride.
Let's ride. Like, I just walked away. It's so funny. Oh fuck.
I
dude.
do feel bad for a lot of fan bases though. Like, I'm so excited for football season because every week I'm gonna be having a good game to watch.
Imagine being a Steelers fan.
Or I'm excited.
They're gonna be good.
Look,
they got some
the
offensive
problem
linemen.
is they're gonna be fine, but they're gonna finish like third.
We got a tough division, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
we do have the Ravens and the fucking Bengals in front of us, right? And then the Browns, they're not great, but like they're no slouch. I
I
guess.
did hear the Browns are front runners as well for DeAndre Hopkins
Ooh.
because him and Deshaun Watson been
And then
talking.
him and Amari Cooper.
That could be something.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where he lands. Another thing I want to touch on. Did you watch the first episode of The Ultimate Fighter last night?
Mm-mm.
I know Sean did. We talked about that shit.
What'd you think about the first fight?
The dude got caught right away. So the first fight, Conor McGregor's fighter got clipped on the fucking temple and went down.
It lasted 8 seconds.
Oh,
It was like
8
tied for
seconds.
the first fastest knockout in the Ultimate
like
Fighter.
the Aldo fight.
It was bullshit. It was
But,
like,
dude, Conor McGregor talking shit is one of the funniest. Dude, the way he switches up. So the opening scene, it already went viral like on fucking Instagram and TikTok before this show even came out. But it's like when Michael Chandler and Conor meet each other and they're talking in the locker room and they're bullshitting and then they're just like talking about the fight, small talk. Conor's like, you know what, did they tell you what weight it's gonna be at yet? And Michael's like, no, I don't know yet. And Conor jokingly says like, oh, 185. And Michael's like, shit, if you want to do 185, I'll do 185. And Conor's like being friendly, joking, and then just switches. It's like, you'll do what the fuck you're told. I run this shit. I'm the fucking captain. This is my show. This is my shit. And I'm like, damn, bro. It's just fun. It just switched like that. And then seeing Michael just be like, yeah.
I mean, what's
okay,
he
so
gonna
to
do?
chime in on that
Yeah.
though, I did watch like a after the episode like fucking video today. I'm on my lunch break, and they locked those guys in the room for like 30 minutes, and they're like, hey, go wait in here. Like Dana will come out, whenever it's time. They were awkwardly like standing there for 30 minutes, just like trying to make small talk, and that. They clipped that shit to make it look like it was dramatic. Like that's not actually how it went down. It's just they're trying to get a little drama in the
It's
show.
reality TV.
They're entertainers, yeah.
Yeah, it's reality TV.
It's gonna be a good show to watch.
Yeah, it'll
I'm
be
excited for their
entertaining.
fight too.
Yeah. Shit.
What are we at right now?
Time wise.
Let's just
I
wrap
think
this
go ahead and
thing.
wrap it up. We just wanted to get another quick episode since we've been so quiet the past couple weeks. We'll be doing another episode probably this weekend, a little bit longer.
Let's do for the fans a couple. You got two? Yeah. Let's do a couple start bench cuts for the people.
All right, first one to Jeff.
Yeah, we got to get these clips in.
Yeah, fact.
All right, first start bench cut. We got Daniel Jones, Kirk Cousins, and Geno Smith.
Daniel Jones, Kirk Cousins, Geno Smith.
Start bench cut. Okay, so I could play
That's
this.
part one.
I could play this the safe way for the people because I know I'm gonna get roasted. Look, fuck y'all. I like Daniel Jones more than most people. I start Kirk Cousins. I bench Daniel Jones and I cut Geno. Geno's had one good year.
had a
Don't
good year
even
last year, though.
One.
What has Daniel ever done?
Made the playoffs. He did all right last year,
Man, Daniel fucking sucks, dude.
especially with those teams that they got. I think the Giants got a better squad.
That's fair. They do got Shaquad.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
I forgot about
a
that.
hell of a coach too.
Who's their wide receiver?
They don't have a lot of wide receivers.
Yeah, that's what like, who's their wide receiver?
It's their. Yeah, and they had one more too.
Hey, Waller.
Yeah.
Waller might be a good fantasy pick at tight end next year because he's gonna be getting fed, dude. They're just gonna be giving him the ball fucking nonstop.
I've been plotting my fantasy moves too. I've been watching people.
Yeah, I've already been doing some long shit. We're getting close. I'm getting excited about it. We're getting close.
You know who's gonna do all right? Juwan Johnson on the Saints. I heard he's been putting in that work, and he's got Derek Carr now because he was snapping last year without a quarterback.
That's true.
So
That's true.
Yeah, he's a sleeper.
okay, next
You got
one.
Another one.
Next one I got start bench cut. We got Travis Etienne, Najee Harris, and Aaron Jones.
Okay, start bench cut. Travis Etienne, Najee Harris, and Aaron Jones.
That's a tough one, dude. That's a really hard one.
Because Etienne's actually really surprising the league, I think. I think he's doing better than what most people figured. He's still young.
Yeah.
Najee is just, I don't think he's had the chance.
I'm gonna start Najee because you guys made mad moves at offensive line this year. He was a monster as he was, and he had some crazy stat like his first point of contact every time he ran the ball was like 2.5 yards behind the line of scrimmage last year.
That's tough.
Something crazy, and he still had a like. So that's crazy. So I think he's a freak of fucking nature, dude. So if he has a good offensive line in front of me,
Yeah.
that talent's gonna be high.
And then you got Aaron Jones too.
Etienne and Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones is a dog. Etienne surprisingly good and up and coming. And I don't. So I think kind of where Aaron Jones and Etienne are, it's like is Etienne on his upward trajectory and is Aaron Jones on his kind of the falling off end of his career to where they're going to kind of like Etienne's. I think starting the season, Aaron Jones is going to be better, but I could see Etienne halfway through the season exceeding Aaron Jones. So I'm going to say,
who are you drafting in fantasy? I think this would help you.
ooh. If I get the first pick.
No, I'm just talking about between those two.
They're all on the board. And
Yeah.
You get your pick.
Those two.
You need a running back.
Bro, the fucking Lions were good last year, bro. Their offense was amazing. It was just how garbage their defense was.
What are we talking about?
Wait, Etienne isn't.
No, Jags.
Jaguars.
Was he on the Lions? What am I thinking about on the Lions? Oh, never mind. Fuck that shit.
Jamal Williams?
Swift.
I don't
I
know.
don't know why.
Okay,
Anyway,
the Jags,
that don't
Etienne,
matter.
yeah.
Okay, so I think I'd probably still draft Aaron Jones. So I'm gonna cut Etienne, bench Aaron Jones, and start Najee Harris.
I like it.
Yeah.
One more? Or do you have one more?
I don't.
Okay.
The other one.
No. Oh, we're good.
If you want.
Yeah, and I think we're good.
Because my answer's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll call it there. We
Yeah.
appreciate you guys for listening to the 17th episode. I appreciate everyone for coming this far with us. If you're on TikTok, we appreciate you. Anyway, thank
Yep.
you for listening to us. Until next time, yeah?
Talk to you soon.